Well, Eric, we've talked a bit about having an incident response plan and how important it is. Where do you start, though? If you don't have a plan already, just how do you do this? What are the steps?
So you're going to craft a document, of course, and this document is going to start outlining things like, well, first, who's going to be part of this incident response team and what are their responsibilities going to be? So you'll have people who are involved at different stages in the incident response effort. And let me talk a little bit about those.
Okay.
So first you have identifying an incident and classifying it either as an incident or it's just an event. Events happen all the time and they may not be an incident. Let's say your computer's running slowly. You may report that to IT and say, hey, my computer's running slowly. I think this could be a security issue. Maybe I have ransomware. I don't know. And so IT looks into it. Maybe they say, no, you just got too many programs running on your computer.
That's just an event.
That's just an event.
Okay. All right.
Or they say, yeah, we have an issue here. You have malware running on your computer and it may have sent data outside this company. We don't know yet.
And that's an incident.
That's an incident.
Okay.
So it starts the whole process.
Okay.
Now they say, let's get the team together. Okay, we need people to communicate internally and say, hey, we might have an incident here. We need technical teams to identify these resources and start doing the work on the ground. We also need computer forensics or cybersecurity to say, okay, how far does this reach? What records were disclosed? And what do we need to do to remediate the issue?
And is that something you kind of run through, do a dry run of what could happen when you're planning and putting together this plan of what you need to have ready to go?
You certainly do. There's a lot of complexity to it. And so as you put this together, there may be things that you might have missed or just things that can be improved as you start walking through the plan. Say, oh, you know what? Yeah, we have Jim in here, but I realized that Jim's only responsible for 80% of this and we should probably include Tom on it too.
Okay, so there's a lot of like not ifs. How about what ifs? I mean, the what ifs that you have to get answered about.
Sure. I do tabletop exercises with companies and I'll kind of present a scenario and talk through it. And that's oftentimes when you stumble across some of these things. You may have had 10, 20 conversations about something. It never comes up until you start talking about actually how we're going to do it. He goes, oh, well, I called Marie. Oh, well, actually, Marie wouldn't be able to do that.
See, that's really great. That's probably great to talk it out. And that's what being ready and having a plan really is, isn't it? So
yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, if you haven't done that yet, you should. And if you need help, I think you should talk to Eric and his crew there. You guys have done a lot of this, right?
We sure have.
Good. So, stop by their website, tcdi.com. Or I guess you can, there's other ways that they can contact you once they get to the website. And you might want to do that right now because this is pretty important stuff. So, hey, thanks so much for sharing that with us, Eric.
Sure, my pleasure.